On this early morning run, I met up with Jason, owner and creator of Phun Bar. Jason and I had such a fun time out on the trails. They were steep, it was foggy, we ran through the fog, up out of the fog. It was just simply a beautiful and wonderful morning out on the trails. We also got to talking a little bit about the Phun Bar company and some of the products, and so I'm looking forward to sharing some of that with you today. All right, I hope you enjoy this video, and most of all, I hope you enjoy the scenery. Jason.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Good to meet you.
You as well.
Yeah. I was looking around at the canyon, totally blew past by about 3 miles.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
I was wondering why I beat you here. So Jason is the owner of Phun Bar, which is fueling this run and a little bit of tailwind. Don't tell Jason. We're gonna be running up Sheep Mountain and Stone Mountain, hopefully getting some pretty cool views, but we'll see with the clouds and all. But still, it'll be a fun run. We'll learn a little bit more about what got him started in creating the Phun Bar brand, and yeah, let's have a little conversation. I'm gonna try this apricot flavor. We'll go up on this, I don't know, fire road or whatever it is, for just a little bit, kind of a little warm up. And then we'll just do like a mini out and back, and then partway back we'll split off on the single track and head up the mountain. Total mileage is about 13 miles, 3,800 feet of gain, I think, if I remember right. Made it to the hut. I think that means our warm-up's done. We better go back down and go hit the trail. Go start going up the mountain. Just smells so fresh out here. It's really nice. Hey, I got that on video. So Jason, tell me and tell the audience a little bit about Phun Bar, how you got started, why you got started, you know, a little bit about the company.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever you want to share.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name is Jason. I started Phun Bar just over 3 years ago. As an athlete over the years, I just kind of grew tired of what the majority of the market was putting out there for trail snacks. So I started goofing off in the kitchen, making my own.
How do you get started in something like that? I mean, you just like find random ingredients that you're like, I think this would be really good in a bar. Let me throw that in the KitchenAid and blend it all together.
No, I'm not that talented in the kitchen. A recipe came from a friend in the community that made some bars for her kids when they'd go camping and hiking, and they were really tasty. So I just started adapting that. Each time I made the batch, remove a few ingredients, add a few, kind of make it my own.
Yeah, most of your bars have like some sort of fruit, like apricot, cranberry, blueberry, lemon.
That's right. I started with what became the OG recipe, cranberries and chocolate.
Yeah.
And started branching out different flavors from there.
I had that one the other day, that flavor, and it was really tasty. I really liked it.
Yeah, when I was wrapping it in foil and giving it to friends on runs and rides and getting positive responses, it dawned on me, well, why can't I turn this into a business?
Yeah, maybe you've got something.
Yeah. When I got laid off from the wine gig during COVID, the side hustle became the hustle. And here we are, 5 flavors, and 3 years later, trying to make a serious go at it.
Yeah.
Making people happy.
So what would you say is the biggest differentiator in your product compared to some of the other bars out on the market? I can share my opinion in a moment here, but what's your take?
Yeah, sure. You know, a lot of them out there just tasted chalky, chemically, kind of bland flavors. So I started wanting to have something that tasted great.
Yeah.
You should be just as stoked about your trail snacks as you are about any other piece of gear you have.
I like that a lot.
So flavor, great flavor. And for me, like right now, huffing and puffing up this hill.
Sorry about that. Not sorry.
I wanted a bar with a texture that I could chew and swallow with an elevated heart rate.
Yeah.
Something you can get down easy without choking on a mile down the road, or it's so dense it's pulling a filling out.
Well, that's one thing that I like about it is the flavors are good too, but I don't think it's enough to just have a good flavor. The textures and the way that the bar kind of breaks down and how easy it is to actually chew and consume. Definitely, it was the first thing that I noticed when I tried the bar.
First few batches came back from the lab, measuring in at 300 calories per 2-ounce bar.
Yeah.
I was really excited about that because that's definitely one thing that separates us from the rest.
300 calories, not just from carbs. There's like, what, 26 grams in most of the bars?
Yeah.
I think, and 7 grams of protein.
Yep.
But you get some of the fats in there too, right?
Yeah, a good amount of fats.
Yeah.
Coming from butter and almond butter. Yeah.
Man, check out this view. Mountaintop out there. Clouds rolling through it. Really cool. I'm sure it's
just an
pretty
excuse
out
to
here.
catch my breath.
It appears we're starting to climb up into the fog just a little bit. How you feeling, Jason?
I feel great. How you feel?
I love the optimism. I feel amazing. I'm all smiles.
Smile through the hurt.
I'm not hurting that much. Oh, you heard that?
I heard that.
Yeah, look at the fog. It's like all mysterious. Man, I can't get enough of how cool this looks. It's so pretty. And this would be a scenic view. Pretty in its own right. Pretty cool little cutout in the rock. Woo. You. So cool. Wow. All right, this is the top of Sheep Mountain. Not really much for a overview or a lookout with all the trees, but a good climb nonetheless.
Yeah. It is one of the noblest mountains, but in one's imagination it grows much more than a mountain. It becomes invested with a personality. In its caverns and abysses, one comes to fancy that it generates and chains the strong winds to let them loose in its fury. The thunder becomes its voice, and the lightnings do it homage.
Oh. Very poetic.
Very.
Talking about Long's Peak, Colorado's most northern 14er. I can't imagine traversing to the top of Long's back in the 1800s without a trail and gear that we have today, and just incredible. Ready for a bit downhill?
Ready for some downhill.
Okay.
We've earned it.
Just don't twist an ankle.
Okay.
Or if you do, make sure I'm recording. descending into the fog just a little bit.
Yeah.
Woo! And it's incredibly pretty. Oh wow. My legs are burning a little bit on this climb. Now we just gotta scramble up through that. We'll be at the top of Stone Mountain. Probably no right way, but many wrong ways to get to the top. May not be quite the epic view that I was hoping for. There you go. There's the peak. We're still in the fog. Don't have quite the epic views that I was hoping for. Summit snack. I'm gonna go with the OG recipe. This one here. And the white part of this packaging has the silhouette of Long's Peak, which is pretty neat.
Got the Sherpa.
Oh yes, the apricot.
Apricot
I
shy.
had that one earlier. All right, so while we eat these, tell me a little bit more about kind of where people can find maybe more information or buy the products, and maybe future vision for the company, where you think you're heading.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, please check us out online, phunbar.com.
Spelled
That's
P-H.
P-H-U-N-B-A-R. I grew up in the generation where we'd say, yo, that is fat. Spelled P-H-A-T.
Right.
So that was part of the brainchild for the spelling here. Social media, we're primarily on Instagram, at Phun Bar. We do have...
I'll put a link in the description there.
Okay.
It'll be fun to see your products out there a little bit more, maybe some of the races, getting the brand out there a bit more as you continue to grow. Right now, are you mostly in the US?
Yeah,
Okay.
100% in the US.
Yep.
You know, we can't grow too fast. We don't want to approach any big corporation and then fall on our face because we can't put out enough product.
So do you think at some point you'll be distributed through the feed, or maybe featured on Shark Tank?
I get both of those quite a bit. Are you on the feed, and when are you going to be on Shark Tank? You know, if the feed's interested, I'm interested to see how that sales channel works. You know, right now, things are moving on the right direction. We've seen a tremendous surge in interest. The packages are still compostable. That was one thing for me starting out.
It's awesome. Well, that's pretty incredible. I appreciate you sharing. Yeah, for the audience, check out these bars, check out the website, check them out on Instagram, and pick up one for yourself. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's really good to kind of have as a you know, a supplement to the whole nutrition package that I might be doing on race day or a run venture, something that I can mix in to change, like we were talking earlier, the palate and the taste and the texture. You know, you get a little fatigue sometimes from having the same gel over and over, but yeah, I really like these. I think they'll be great for not just trail running, but you know, hiking, good for cycling, any sort of endurance, long distance endeavor.
Throw them in your pocket when you're skiing.
Yeah, skiing is perfect. Good snack, 300 calories.
Take them with you on your...
Not a low calorie snack, but a high calorie snack when you need those calories, yeah.
Yeah, man, thanks for taking the interest and the time to
my pleasure.
Show me around your local trails.
Yeah. All right, time to head back down. Sorry the views weren't so epic. I mean, they were neat in their own right with the fog, but usually you can see quite a bit more. And down we go. So what do we have here?
Oh, little hideout. Little stash of Phun Bars.
Oh man, all 5 flavors are
Check
there.
that out.
That's amazing.
There's
What flavor is that?
That's the OG recipe, cranberry and chocolate. First bar I started making. All real foods, no artificial junk in there. 300 calories per 2-ounce bar. Great for big days like today. The free for all the bars are gluten-free. This one's a different take on the OG, but it's also dairy-free, nut-free, vegan. Does not taste like cardboard though. The Citrus Riot, lemon blueberry. Big high acid kick to this one here. If you ever got big days out there, you got cotton mouth for one reason or another, it's acids in your food and drink that get you salivating again. So I wanted something as close to refreshing as possible.
And I do like that flavor a lot. It's different in a good way. Yeah.
The Cherry Bomb. My daughter, actually, she was 7 at the time. She came up with the name Phun Bar. And so when I wanted to do a caffeinated version, I had to pay homage. When she was 7, she was a big fan of Joan Jett. So you can scream it out like a rocker. Cherry Bomb. Dark chocolate, cherries, 25 milligrams of caffeine in a bar, which is roughly a 1/4 cup of coffee. It'll give you a little mental boost, but won't send you into heart palpitations.
Nice.
And then...
And another good flavor that I enjoyed.
The Sherpa, apricot chai, cardamom, black pepper, spicy ginger kick in there, both from candied ginger and powdered. 5 different flavors.
Gotta catch them all.
Grab them all. Funbar.com.
There you go.
Or find them in this stash.
Yeah, or you have to find this secret hole in the rock stash. Put the geotag below. No, just kidding.
Drop a pin.
Yeah, drop a pin. Descending down. Down, down, down. Some of the sections are a little steep, pretty rocky.
Here, these rocks getting sharper.
It's pretty with the fog out there up on the mountain. We were just up there. Made it down the final descent. So what'd you think of the run?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful trail. What an awesome day.
It was awesome.
Thanks for taking me out.
Oh yeah.
Show me around the northern Colorado area.
I'm glad you could come out and yeah, let me show you this run and join me and for the bars and telling us a little bit about the company and
Indeed.
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We should do it again.
Absolutely. And made it back to the cars. Whew. That was a good run. Let's see. What did we finish off at? 12.8-ish miles and just over 3,800 feet of elevation gain. I'll take it. That was good.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Jason.
Thank you, Chad.
Thanks for joining me on this run. And yeah, it was a pleasure to have you out here with me.
Yeah.
So thank you. All right, I guess we'll leave this video off as we always do. Remember to be consistent, express gratitude, and enjoy every mile as we certainly did today. See you on the next video. Bye now.